Ravnsbaek fold their hands.
So the two short stacks, the two Italians going at it here. And right now, Longobardi way out in front with the two jacks. So there you see the Dane Simon Ravnsbaek out in front with 1.6 million. The Italian Andrea Dato in second place, and the Russian Bogdanov in third place right now. Three Italians, a Russian and a Dane, fighting it out for this title.
All right, action going to Dato. Looks like one of those Shakespearean actors. Fine player. He's going to quickly fold. And now the man from Denmark, Simon, who plays a lot of hands. This time he has a chunky 9-deuce.
A big influence on his poker career was Gus Hansen, and we know he likes to play a lot of pots. So does this Dane right here.
He's made it 49,000 with nothing. The Russian goes away. Now, Gianluca Trebbi.
This is the guy that broke me in this tournament.
He's got an ace-6, but he won't play that. Now the man from Naples, Alessandro. Longobardi with a real hand. Pair of sevens. Nice solid mid-pair.
He's on the short stack here. Only got about 300,000. And he's going all in with the two sevens. Can't blame him.
How much is it?
How much is it?
Oh, it'll be about another 240,000.
I think too much for a man that has just a 9-deuce. But he's a madman.
I call.
He's going to call it.
Well, just incredible to me. You'd put 240,000 more in there on a 9-deuce.
Oh, the scarf makes you do funny things sometimes.
Vince, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
When you get eliminated at a final table and your opponent has a 9-deuce, you go straight to the bar.
Well, we'll see what happens. Here comes the flop. So far, so good. King 10, 5, the sevens out in front.
And Longobardi liking it at the moment.
Double up possibility for Alessandro. Here's the turn.
Well, an ace comes off. So now we are down to the river. Simon must catch a 9 to eliminate Alessandro right here, right now.
The Dane, the chip leader, could be giving some chips back.
Well, this would be absolutely brutal for the Italian if a 9 peeled off right now.
Let's take a look at the river. Crowd on its feet. Here we go.
Well, it's an ace.
And the ace pairs the board. Alessandro doubling up.
I knew I was going to call. I thought he had more.
Well, Vance, I'm still puzzled how Ravnsbaek could have put his money in the pot there and called him with that hand. I can see you moving in with a 9-deuce, but to call a guy who's moved in on you, wow.
He's Danish. He plays Gus Hansen poker. Sometimes it works. That time it didn't. Back to this hand. Back on Ravnsbaek. This time, a suited connector, 7-8 he raises with, makes it 49,000 to go. Rinat, also with a suited connector, a 9-10 of spades.
Yeah. He's got the kind of hand you like to see a flop with. He makes the call.
He's only been playing poker for 3 years. Rinat has. Now Gianluca, who is tighter than an Italian taxi cab, folds his hand. On to Alessandro. He's got a 10-jack.
Well, he lays it down and we're around to the big blind. Dato, he picks up a 7-8 suited also. And he's going to make the call. So we're going to have three-way action here. Two guys have the same hand, a 7-8. The Russian doesn't know how good a shape he's in right now with 10-high.
Very rare we see 3 suited connectors go after each other.
And flop comes ace, king, jack. No help for anybody.
Nope. And Dato will check first. Now it's on the Dane.
It's the kind of flop that whoever bets at it's probably going to win it.
Oh, boy, there's power in that there scarf. He's getting chips out again. To make the continuation bet with that board, he's going to bet 57,000.
Well, that is playing the game, as we say. And it's paid off for him here as he takes down that pot by being aggressive.
Boy, he boldly goes where no man goes before. Very aggressive player.
This winter doesn't have to be long, cold, and boring. Imagine flying into Vegas, staying at a beautiful hotel, and playing poker with the biggest names. And it's all paid for. Win your chance for a free poker dream vacation. Win a free seat to the WPT World Championship in Las Vegas. Simply click the sign up link in the upper right hand corner. Sign up with bonus code YT39 and we'll match your first deposit, dollar for dollar.
Now the Dane, Mr. Ravnsbaek.
Now, he's never had a hand he didn't like, Vince. We just saw him calling all-in bet with a 9-deuce. Here he's got a jack-7 offsuit. Fires yet again.
Yep. 49,000. We're not out. Gianluca Trebbi.
Really hasn't played a pot yet at this final table.
This time he's got
I'm all in.
ace, 7, 8. He's going to push.
Well, he's on the short stack. Got to play something, and why not play it against this guy that plays virtually every pot?
Yep, Alessandro folds his hand.
300, right?
3 and 320.
And so it's back to Ravnsbaek, who has absolutely nothing, zip and pip.
Well, he winces at the Jack 7.
Now, Gianluca, they say that this man has not smiled since he didn't get the part that Al Pacino got in The Godfather, and I'm beginning to think it's true.
Vince, the guy smiled when he busted me out of this tournament.
Oh, he's the man.
Yeah, he's the
Oh,
It's all right.
a little bitter, are we, Mike?
No, no.
All right, back to the next hand. Here we go. Rinat has picked up the ladies. 2 queens. What a hand.
Now, the Russian, the only guy that has a job outside being a professional poker player at this table, works in finance.
Rinat has made it 48,000, a fold by Gianluca. And now Alessandro also going out. Dato folding as well. Back around to the loosest guy in Europe.
Now, Ravnsbaek looking down at the A7 here. Well, he's going to make the call.
Yes, he is.
We thought Gus Hansen liked to play a lot of pots.
Oh, the flop comes up king 9-6. Ravnsbaek checks. And so does the Russian. Wow. 3 of spades on the turn helps neither player. Ravnsbaek with nothing. But look at this, he's going to take a stab.
And his opponent checked on the flop, so that's a green light for him to bet on the turn. And he is doing it.
Now 53,000 into the queens. And the Russian hates that king, but
I just can't imagine him throwing 2 queens away against this particular
no, it's
player.
just too pretty. Tough to throw it away, and he does not. He's going to make the call. Simon would love to hit an ace here, but not to be.
Well, a 4 comes off.
Ravnsbaek is going to check. He's putting up the white flag.
We're not going to win this pot with
Ace.
2 queens as he checks behind the Dane.
A7 for Simon.
Rinat, the Russian, is going to win that pot. But how impressive is Ravnsbaek, the Dane? He has opened up this game to a gambling game. He is the man with the scarf. He's playing no fear poker. Very impressive.
Opened it up, just putting it mildly.
The chip leader at this point, Simon Ravnsbaek from Denmark, with about 1.4 million.
Action's going to be on Longobardi, one of the 3 Italians still left at this table.
31 years old, second WPT event. How excited he must be. He's going to fold the hand. Andrea Dato, now with a queen jack. Dato's from Rome, and he's going to raise, makes it 50,000 into Ravnsbaek.
Well, he looks down at the 8-4 spades. He is an extremely aggressive player, a gambling style player, that's for sure.
Very rarely out of a pot. Just amazing.
Look at this. Vince.
Hands he
He's picking
plays.
up raising chips.
no.
Yes, he is going to 3-bet with this hand. He's got the 8-4, and he fires it up to 126,000.
Incredible. Now Rinat from Russia with ace high, elects to fold. Gianluca now with a nothing hand, dismisses himself.
It's back on Andrea, and he goes out. So the aggressive play by the Dane paying off for him right there. We thought Gus Hansen plays a lot of pot. Ravnsbaek plays more.
And Dato looking a little annoyed at the man on his left, the gambling style Dane. Second time at a WPT final table, and they're the beautiful Royal Flush girls who have enjoyed this week in Venice.
And this beautiful casino that we're playing in tonight.
All right. Back to the hand, Gianluca from Florence, Italy.
Unfortunately, hasn't picked up any hands at this table.
Now,
10-3 here throws it away.
Alessandro with a 9-5. Dolly Parton goes out.
So over to Andrea Dato, the Italian pro, looks down at King 9 on the button.
Well, it's nice when people fold in front of you. You think maybe you can pick up a steal here. Decent hand, and he's going to raise with a 50,000. Ravnsbaek finally folding a hand. Takes a breather.
Now the Russian looks at an ace-4.
Raise.
And he has the good instincts, and he's going to raise with it. Makes it 125 to go.
He's going to 3-bet it here. Now what do you do if you're Andrea? You can't like a King 9 offsuit when you've been re-raised. If you call here and don't hit a king or a 9 or some type of straight throw or something, chances are your opponent's going to make a continuation bet and you just throw your hand away, but you just can't give up every hand.
But he's going to be a little stubborn, it appears. He's going to make this call.
He makes the call, but he's going to have to hit a king or a nine or some kind of combination, because you know your opponent's going to make a continuation bet on the flop, whatever it is.
Jack 7-6 on the flop.
Action's on the Russian, who 3-bet pre-flop. He's going to check.
Wow.
I'm surprised he would make a continuation bet there.
And this is going to give confidence to Dato, even though Dato has nothing.
Dato might be putting him on ace high, going to try to take the pot away here.
He sticks out a bet of 105,000.
The Russian, who let go of the reins, as we say, checked on the flop, gave the Italian an opportunity to pick up that pot, and he did so.
And Dato says, I'll take that with king high.
This winter doesn't have to be long, cold, and boring. Imagine flying into Vegas, staying at a beautiful hotel, and playing poker with the biggest names. And it's all paid for. Win your chance for a free poker dream vacation. Win a free seat to the WPT World Championship in Las Vegas. Simply click the sign up link in the upper right hand corner. Sign up with bonus code YT39 and we'll match your first deposit, dollar for dollar.
All right, back to the table. Action going to the Dane. Simon Ravnsbaek. And Simon's going to look down. An uneventful queen 4. He elects to fold it.
Over to the Russian, Rinat Bogdanov. Just got a king 4 offsuit here. Looks like he's going to play it, Vince.
Well, he's in late position. King high. He knows you have to splash around a little bit in poker if you want to take these titles. And he's going to raise it to 70,000. Gianluca Trebbi now going to fold. Alessandro next to play. Or not.
Alessandro in the small blind looks at queen 7 offsuit. He's going out.
Now Andrea Dato from Roma folds.
So there you go. Aggressive play by the Russian. Takes down the pot.
Oh, that is a good feeling when you just have king high. You're just kind of splashing around, but you use your power and you succeed. Nothing better than that in poker. All right, 5 players remain here. Rinat Bogdanov. He's been a poker pro for only 3 years. He plays a lot of different hands. This time he's got a queen 9. He'll muck that. Gianluca Trebbi.
Gianluca looks down at 10-7 of hearts. So looks at his chip stack, and it's not very deep, so he's going to move all in with this hand.
Yep, he's going to shove with a mediocrity here, of course.
285.
Now next to play is Alessandro, and he's got a pair of jacks.
He'll definitely be going with this.
Molly.
There he goes.
And he moves all in as well.
Dato and Ravnsbaek fold their hands.
So the 2 short stacks, the 2 Italians going at it here. And right now, Longobardi way out in front with the 2 jacks. Trebbi in trouble, needs a lot of help to win this pot to stay alive.
2 Italians going mano a mano, hand-to-hand combat. You hate to do that to your Italian paisan, but they have done it. Let's see what happens.
Let's come queen 10 deuce, so we see Trebbi getting some of that flop. He's got a pair of 10s.
Yeah, the spumoni has not melted quite yet.
Looking for a 10 or a 7 now to take the lead. Now 3 comes off, down to the river. Gianluca Trebbi, the poker pro out of Italy, must catch a 10 or a 7 to stay alive.
Yep, but Alessandro is just thinking to himself, don't break my heart, Fredo. The river card at 8 of diamonds.
Look.
So that's going to do it for the 32-year-old poker pro out of Pisa, Italy. Gianluca Trebbi out in 5th place.
Yeah, a big effort. The crowd loves this guy. He dressed up nicely. He's going to take home 42,000 euros. And we are down to 4 players in the most beautiful casino in the world.
Gus Hansen played a lot of hands, but not sure he can shine this guy's shoes.
And he's going to raise with another junk hand. Jack 8 makes it 60,000 to go. The Russian's out. Alessandro now with an ace high, but he's going to fold it. Only one to beat is Dato. And he will release that hand. The Dane once again taking a pot with just Jack high.
Definitely, the Dane has been the most aggressive player at this table. He'd love to put his name on that WPT Champions Cup alongside his mentor, Gus Hansen.
He'd also be the first person ever to win with the scarf. So that would be interesting. All right, back to the table, Alessandro. He's 31 years old, from Naples, Italy.
Looks down to king, queen of diamonds. Pretty good hand in a four-handed poker game.
Only his second WPT event, first final table, and he is going to raise with his hand. Makes it 65,000. Dato.
Dato going to give him respect. Folds the ace high.
And now the Dane. He's got queen 9.
Hark the Herald Angels. He threw a hand away.
Wow, that was incredible. And now the Russian with an ace 8.
Seems like he gets a lot of these ace baby cards. We saw him misplay it the last time he had it. He 3-bet it, didn't make the continuation bet. So this time he's just calling it.
All right, king queen versus ace 8. Here we go.
Now flop comes 7-5 deuce. No help to either player.
And the Russian will check with his nothing hand.
Longobardi checks right behind him. Surprise there, no continuation bet. Now a 10 comes off.
Let's give the yielding sign to Rinat. Yes, it does. He's going to stick out a bet of 70,000. You show weakness, I'll show strength, he says. Alessandro, what is he up to?
Look at this. The Italian is coming over the top right here with just king high.
Don't mess with him. He's made it 190,000. Just when you think a guy can't play.
Oh, boy. What a move by the Italian here, but will the Russian buy it? That's the question. He only has ace high, and he's going to let it go. So there's a nice play by the Italian Longobardi. No doubt about it. He played that hand like Vince Lombardi coaches football.
Alessandro Longobardi says he loves to travel and play poker. He goes to Vegas a lot. He lists his former job as a sports bettor.
Well, he certainly bet right there, no doubt about it. Nice play by the Italian. Well, there you see the Player of the Year standings. Will the Thrill Fiella still out in front, and will be even after this event. But a long way to go this season to see who becomes the WPT Player of the Year.
Well, Will the Thrill is obviously a terrific player. If he ever gets over his shyness, you know, he might become a big personality in the poker world.
You call?
You're just angry at him because he beat you playing racquetball.
Whoa! You had to bring that up again. Uh-oh. All right, I am. All right, back to the table. The Dane looks down at a Jack 3, just his kind of hand. And, of course, he's going to raise with that junk hand. Makes it 60,000 to go.
Just amazing, this guy.
Rinat folding his hand. Alessandro can't compete. And now, Andrea Dato has a real hand, king-queen, and he will make the call. This Ravnsbaek plays as loose as anyone I've seen. Great instincts to win to take a pot. Flop comes up ace, king, 10. Dato getting a piece of that with the kings, but he's going to check.
He's got two kings and the straight draw, and
Dane's slowing down. He checks as well.
now 5 comes off.
Ravnsbaek with nothing. Dato going to trap again. He's checking.
Well, the Dane just can't help himself.
No.
Just can't help himself. Didn't bet the flop. Now all of a sudden going to bet when the 5 of clubs comes.
And he probably knows he's being trapped here, too. He doesn't care. He can't resist it. He's going to bet. It looks like 65,000.
That's if you're in Dato's seat here. You're saying, look, the guy either slow played a huge hand or he's got nothing here. You're going to call him with 2 kings and a straight draw.
Well, he has called it.
Now the board pairs 5s.
It did not help the Dane.
Dato checks again.
Yep. And now you're tempted. Even though you have Jack high, do you take one more stab at it? Maybe the Italian really does have nothing.
Just incredible.
Oh, boy.
If you like aggressive poker, don't turn that dial tonight.
He's going to fire again, Mike.
And he has put Dato in the thinking mood.
125. Oh, Gus Hansen would be so proud of you.
Now, Vince, had he bet the flop and the turn and then fired on the river, much more difficult to call. But because he checked on the flop, if you're Dato, you're thinking the guy's either got a monster hand or he's got nothing here.
But the Italian's really looking him over. underneath that scarf. Are you nervous, sir? Oh, it's one thing to think it, though. It's another thing to make the call.
I call.
And he's going to do it.
And he's made the call, and he's going to win this pot.
Oh, and I love how the Dane shows his miserable hand. Doesn't muck it quickly.
He's proud of his bluff.
He's proud of it.
But in the meantime, Andrea Dato, the Italian, picking up that pot. And with it, he retakes the chip lead.
And the Parmesan is coming off the spaghetti for the Dane, and we move on.
This winter doesn't have to be long, cold, and boring. Imagine flying into Vegas, staying at a beautiful hotel, and playing poker with the biggest names. And it's all paid for. Win your chance for a free poker dream vacation. Win a free seat to the WPT World Championship in Las Vegas. Simply click the sign up link in the upper right hand corner. Sign up with bonus code YT39 and we'll match your first deposit, dollar for dollar.
To the table we go. Four-handed poker continues here. And action's going to the Russian, Rinat Bogdanov. This is a guy that's only been playing poker for 3 years. He has a shot of a lifetime here tonight in Venice.
Works in finance. Gonna lay this hand down. Over to the Italian.
Alessandro Longobardi has a pretty solid king-9 of clubs with the button. He used to be a sports bettor. Now he loves to travel the world playing poker.
His biggest cash ever was 70,000 euros.
Well, he has raised it, makes it 65,000 to go. Now Dato with just an 8 deuce.
Quanto hai iniziato la mano te?
Seems curious about this.
800, qualcosa di meno, giusto?
790.
Well, both players speaking to each other in Italian. Now, in addition to English, the local language of a country is allowed at WPT final tables.
All right, Andrea Dato. He's going to get creative here, it appears. He's going to get bold, and he's making 165,000. And now the Dane with a queen-5 of spades.
Well, he's been watching the Dane so much, it's rubbed off on him. The Italian now going crazy with the 8 deuce.
Yep, the Dane is out.
Back to Longobardi, who has the king-9 of clubs. When you raise with a king-9 and get 3-bet, it shrinks considerably.
Yeah, but the good news is you have the button, you're in position.
But you're up against the chip leader.
Dato making a move here.
You can sense this Italian suspects his fellow Italian's making a move, but opts to lay it down anyway.
Wow.
But what a bold play by this young Italian.
Yep, he's 32 years old, playing professionally for 3 years. Previously an engineer. And he is shining here tonight.